let's see if we're all good now. Anyone in the chat, please feel free to say hello. Because I'm still in the gotta make sure everything's working correctly. Hello, hello. We're in the let's make sure the stream works correctly stage before we get into the fun stuff. So again, anyone in chat, I'd like my little friend there, Blue Lightning Ghost. If you wouldn't mind just letting me know how everything sounds and all, that would be awesome. I'm going to just slowly work on a small project. Oh, really? Note taken. I might poke it, but that's a debate right now. But for right now, I'm gonna focus on this fun server that's already on 1.15 actually with Slimefun. This is Clutch. It's a fun little server I'm playing on, so that's a whole thing in itself. But yes. More on the server at another time if people are interested in it. As you can see, I'm just doing some of my normal stuff to prep for getting electric motors. Just so that we'll have plenty of stuff for whatever projects we end up doing today. Because as you can see, there's all the batteries, and I pre-made the rest of the stuff. Is the audio coming out okay? I'll be able to check myself in a second, but I always like to find out if it sounds okay on your end as well. Because I can always do stuff to fix it. Oh, and I will give out server IP if anyone wants it. Though give me just a sec, I'm just going to check the sound. There's all the batteries, and I pre-made the rest of the stuff. Is the audio... Okay, it's actually sounding alright, so that's a bonus. So, as always, I will accept suggestions from the chat and such about what you guys are interested in me working on stream. But till that happens, I'm going to be working on just random projects. Like, I can show off the bees, because we have bees now on this server. The BRV that a friend of mine built for me. I got blocks of honey and blocks of honeycomb just for decorations and such around here. Though the honey I could also put in here for the bees. If I come in here, you can see we have various honey in all these different hives. See, these hives right here, these are player made, while the more yellowy, nice looking ones are actual ones you find out in the world. Doesn't look like the bees want to come out and join us right now. Probably because it's getting dark outside. Oh well. Let me see if I can sleep and make the weather change. Just because, you know. Nope. Well, we'll look at the bees again at another point in time. But in the meantime, I want to show off the teleporters. Because in previous iterations and such, we have tried to speed up the teleporters to no avail. But officially, I have a way to do it. So as you can see, all of the teleports are either 1 to 2 seconds or just 6 seconds for the further out places. And I've accomplished this with 5 Carbando Edge transmitters. And it is so worth it. Yes, as you can see, they bring the complexity up to around 9,600. And I have them hooked up to my electric system down here, so that way I don't have to make their own power system up there. And thus, because of these energized solar generators I have, we officially have teleporters that are awesome at all times. So that's a whole thing now. I've also discovered ways to make awesome teleport systems and such if you have friends that you play with. But of course, that requires friends. And that would require me having a friend online to work with for that, but details. Anyways, as you can see, we still have the awesome dust system, though we are completely out of cobble for it right now. Still need to make androids, actually. That's probably... we could actually just do androids for this stream. Because I don't think I see any objections, so... let's go for the androids, because I'm pretty sure I saved some plastic somewhere. Aha, yes. We have plastic, which means we have the technology. Alright. And we'll want a miner. We'll probably want more than one miner, but we should probably stick with one to start just because we don't want to be too ambitious. But, details. Okay, so we'll need coal generator, electric motor, Android memory core, chest, and pieces of plastic. So we already have the pieces of plastic pretty easily. In fact, we can just put the rest in here for right now, just so we can keep only what we need on us. Electric motor, easy enough, just grab that, and grab the copper wire. And that'll be our electric motor right here. Let me just craft it together real quick. And there. Et voila, we have the electric motor. And let's see. I have the coal generator tier 2s, but that just means we'll have to make a tier 1. Which means we need to collect the almighty cobblestone. 'Cause, cobble. Kind of useful, but so easy to use up. I'll just dig out the floor. It gives me a reason to build an actual floor later. Alright. We only need one furnace's worth, and we'll just go ahead and craft that into a furnace, like so. And then we'll just need heating coils and nickel ingots, which those are all pretty simple, actually. So let's come on over here for the nickel ingredients, because we just need free iron ingots, because we only need free nickel ingots. And then we're going to get our copper dust, 1, 2, 3. And our iron dust, again, 1, 2, 3. And we'll toss them all in here together. And voila, nickel. And then we need 2 copper wires, I do believe. Nope, 2 heating coils. I always mix up what they're called. Okay, well that just means we're gonna need 12 and then 16 for the wires. So in total, to make the 2 heating coils from 2 electromagnets, we'll need 28 copper wires. Hello, friend. It's been quite a while, but yeah, I remember you from some of my other streams. It really has been a long time since I've streamed. It's kind of crazy. I don't own that game, but I can look into it. So we shall see, okay? But there's our coal generator. And then we just need our electric motor. Easy peasy. Because we kinda have a lot of stuff pre-made. Let's go ahead and put these together real quick. I will check out Terraria later though, just out of curiosity. And see if it's in my price range. Just in case. Because if it is, that would be glorious. Okay, I need orange dye. Because we need orange stained glass. Okay, there's the glass. And there's the dye. And voila. We'll just take 2 of us. And we'll run back out here. Alright, we got our glass. We're gonna need power crystals, which means synthetic diamonds and synthetic sapphires and redstone dust. And let's see, 2D Minecraft, there's a lot of items and armor. It's a very cool game. Good to take note of then. That will have to be a thing I take a peek at some point. You think it's better? Who knows? Might be better for you, but not better to me. Who knows? We'll figure it out. There we go. Alright. That should be our synthetic diamonds. Voila. I believe we already have our redstone up here. Yep. And then we just need the lapis. Like so. And let's see, and we need some glass panes. There we go. I shall be feared for how quickly I make this stuff. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll take a peek at it, okay? Just can't do it on the stream just 'cause, you know, want to do the Minecraft part of the stream whilst it's working nicely, so... And there we are. And then we just need a brass and a tin dust. Tin dust, easy. And then we're gonna need 4 brass. So there's the zinc, and then we just need the copper. Et voila. And et voila. Now let's go ahead and put this together like so. Alright. We just need a chest. Which I'm pretty sure I have extras. Yep. Oh dear, there's phantoms in the sky. On that note, that's going to be the explanation for why I have a glass ceiling right now. To try to keep the phantoms out. But yes, now we just need 1 more electric motor and 2 diamond pickaxes. Really? What's your username on Discord, Hurt Extinct? Because I can see what I can do about that. Though, thank you for bringing this to my attention. And note-taking on how much it's selling for. I'll take a peek, but I have college classes coming up again later this month, so I might not be able to do Terraria for right now. Probably want to stick with the games I have at the moment, which I'm hoping to do some videos on and Let's Plays of some other games soon. But we shall see. I make no promises at the moment because I'm really bad about that, so... Better to be safe than feel bad about not finishing a Let's Play for whatever reason. Ah yes, I am from the US. And we have our miner android! Dun dun dun! Now we just need to make our android interfaces, which thankfully I already unlocked, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's see. It's pretty much a bunch of plastic, a couple basic circuit boards, and blue stained, and a red stained glass. So let's go ahead and make the glass for it. Oh, you are. Well, that's cool. I keep forgetting how many people are all over the world that sometimes watch the videos and such. So it's always fun to hear about people being from different countries and such. And there is our glass. Now let's come on back up here. And let's see, there's our circuit boards. And then plastic. There's the 14 we'll need. Alright, let's go ahead and do that and that. And then we'll just move that piece of plastic and bam. Et voila! Item interfaces. Alright, now for everyone it's personal preference on where you set up your Android. Now I would recommend setting up coordinates on your screen. Did not mean to take a screenshot. And then you can see, like right now I'm facing south. I don't think I've heard about that. But anyway, the androids are always going to face north, so when you're planning what they're gonna do, take note of what direction you're facing when you place it. Personally, I'm thinking let's find a nice little spot, like maybe right over here, because they'll be easy to connect to the cargo system. So let's grab some extra stone walls, and then we shall see about adding the android in. Just want to make some more space for it, you know? There's extras. Oh dear. A lot of phantoms want to get me right now. That could get interesting very quickly. Well. Ow. Well, here comes the trial of being outside at night. Oh, that's the country you live in? That's cool. And let's see, there we go. Let's just wait for dawn and then we'll continue our project. But still, it's cool to hear you're from, and I'm going to try to say this, but it's going to sound completely wrong. Slovenia? 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 One of those. Those are my attempts at saying it. Probably not the best, because I'm not the best with our languages, and I won't deny that. But that is my attempt for you. Alright, let's get up there and see about finishing this up. Let's see, best way to get this by mine. So, my thing is, I search for rivers and such. Because as you can see, like this river right here, it used to have clay in it, but I kind of attacked it, which is why there's all these spots. Well, and gravel. So go to rivers and get gravel from there, because you can use your little gold pan on that and go ahead and go crazy, getting lots of sifted ore. And I would suggest stocking up on lots and lots of sifted ore before you start doing any projects. And then just slowly make your way up, like unlock all the basic machines and such, so you'll be able to get into the energy and electricity, because energy and electricity is the best. Oh, and thank you. I have been told that my voice is apparently a little cute. But yes. Oh, well. Hello, creeper. Let me make this nice little space so that we have enough space to work with for the thingamabob. Because if we go like this and go a boop, and let me just make sure I can still get in, good. We'll just have this nice little circumference of space that I will later add to my ceiling. There we go. And we'll just extend this little bit of dirt out. Ta-da! And torches. Voila! You know what, let's put that one there just to be more safe. Oh, good night. Hope you have a good evening and good sleep. Let's see. So this way, from what I remember when I was checking directions, is north. So I'm gonna go ahead and plop my android down right there. It looks like it's facing this way, but it's actually facing that way. Now let's see, the interface for items I'm going to put... Okay, well, it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna put like this, and the fuel on this side, just to have those all nice and ready. Plus then the items are easily added to the cargo system. Because what I'm gonna do with those is make it connect to this chest right here, which I'll add output to soon. And that way we will be able to have cobble sent straight to the system once I'm done. But in the meantime, so we will be constructing a cobble gen right in front of the android. So let's go ahead and see about getting a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. Which I'm pretty sure I already have the water. Yeah, I got 2 buckets of water actually, so I'll get rid of one and turn it into a lava bucket. And as always, feel free to chitter chat. I am happy to take note of questions in the stream chat, which is why I have it up right next to where I'm playing Minecraft at. That way I can spot your questions the moment they show up. So yeah, ask away, ask away. Oh, and there's our lava bucket. Alright, let's go on back and see about setting this up. Let's see. I'm gonna toss all this in here. And we'll just get netherrack. Or actually, no, that's too fast to break. Let's get something that's a little more stable, or at least will feel a little more stable. Plus, might look nicer if we use stone bricks. Now let me see if I can remember how to do this correctly. Pretty sure I need to do that. And to do that and that. I'm pretty sure that's the setup for the water. Like that, I think. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've made one of these. And like that. Okay, I was close. I was very close. So what we need is the drop off to be right here for the water. Yeah, and then I can put the lava here just to give it its own space. Or actually, you know what, for speed efficiency we can put it there. And that way we have our little cobble gen, which now I'm going to just seal off so people don't mess with it, hopefully. Oh, and if anyone wants server IP, I can give it to you easily if wanted. Now let me see about setting up the memory. We're gonna create a new script. So right now the android is facing forward, or straight towards that cobblestone. So what we're gonna do is tell it to dig forward. And then we're gonna tell it to wait a second. And then dig forward. Wait. And we're gonna keep doing that until it has 8 dig forwards. Just because that gives it a good little bunch of cobble that it'll collect for us. So we'll just keep doing that. Let's see, that brings us up to 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now that we have the 8, we're going to move on to the second part of the script, where taking note of directions and such, we'll want it to first put up the items and then get itself more fuel and then rinse and repeat the process. So it will need to turn to the right. Then we're going to need it to push inventory contents into the interface. Then we're going to need it to turn right, and for it to pull fuel, and then turn right once more, and then it will repeat the script from there. Oh, you decide to go sleep later? Yay, you get to stay for a bit longer. Alright, now that we have that as the script, let me double check it. Yep. Now what I'm going to do, just for safety's sake, is go to the script and let me see, where is the upload option? I am not finding one. Aha. Alright. Shadow. We will call this script Shadow. So now on this server, people who set these androids can easily just use my script if they wish to. Voila. Alright, now we're going to get fuel for my little friend there, and we're going to get a couple other things just so that it has more space. So we're gonna want to let him have lots of food to eat, also known as fuel. So we are going to set up with a hopper, and we're gonna come over here and attach that and put it like that. Well, put it like that. There you go. Do I have Instagram? Nope. I am barely on social media, so that's a whole thing. Alright, now that we got them all set up to have fuel tossed at him, we're gonna grab some fuel, which in this case will give him blaze rods to eat. Because I have a singular blaze spawner, and so I sometimes let people grind here, and that is where I get blaze rats. Which I will just kill the blazes that are coming down right now, just so that they're not there to bother us. If I can reach them. I am short. There we go. Okay, now that we've gotten rid of those blazes, we can go up and put in the blaze rods for fuel. So let's come on over here. Now we won't feed any of the fuel to the android just yet, because we don't want to accidentally start it up in any way. So let me just go ahead and set all this up. And let me double check what I have cargo stuff wise. Okay, we're gonna have to make a couple things real quick. But thankfully I already pre-had most of the stuff. As you can see, we already have the connectors. I am an adult. Fear me. I am 20. Contrary to potential popular belief just because of the voice. But anyhoozles. Let's go ahead and make this. Like so. Also, I must now tell Damascus that I'm streaming. Fear me, I am streaming. Okay, continue. And Damascus ran away. Alright, let's go ahead and set these up. Alright, now that we got our little cargo nodes and such, Let's double check what I've used. Let's see, we've gone pretty high in the system. Pretty sure the lowest is, well, let's see. Let me double check. We have to from 7 and under and 11 and up. I have trouble hosting Earls. There we go. But I am light shadow. Just search for light shadow Slimefun. There we go. Dun, da, da, da. Alright, let's get back to hooking everything up. So we'll stick that on there. And it's gonna be channel 9. Just because that's a nice safe number. Good night. Hey, thanks again for joining the stream for a little while there. Alright. So we're gonna put this output on channel 9 once I figure out how we're setting this up exactly. Let me grab another connector because that'll just make life easier. Keep your game there in this chest. Hello, hello. How you doing, Damascus? Thanks for joining the stream. As you can see right now, we are working on setting up all of the things for the androids. Because I believe it's all hooked up officially, so we're just going to make sure it runs correctly. So I'm going to give it 1 blaze rod just to start it with food. So I will give it its food of 1 blaze rod. And we shall see if it behaves. The robot not be behaving. Let's see. We're gonna pick him up and replace him. So apparently it's officially whatever direction it's facing, maybe? Let's see. Download a script and then edit the script where we'll take that out. We'll take that out. We'll take that out. It should still be an easy fix. Because what we'll do... Let's see, I wonder, can I... Okay, we'll just insert it at the start. So if it thinks it's facing towards me, we'll make it turn right. And then turn right again. And then it'll do its mining thing where we'll just have to install 2 more mining. Just real quick. There we go. And then it will have it turn right. Then we'll have it push contents. Then we'll have it turn right, and grab fuel, and turn right, and rinse and repeat. It's a miner. I'm just going to sneakily upload that script as well, and we'll just call it light. And let's get it 1 blaze rod just to see what it does. And see if that did it. Ah, there we go. Look at the little cutie. Look at it do its job. And look at that, it put the cobble in here, which now I'm gonna set up for being pulled away with this. Also, there's a skeleton trying to kill me. So let me just kill it back. Oh, lag. My goodness. So many random mobs. Yeah, we're not dealing with all those. There's too many. But as you can see, it should be putting it slowly into the system. Yep. So there's cobble popping up in the system. So officially, as long as the android has food, which is these blaze rods which I've put in for it to eat, it will run and it will mine for us. Let's see. There we go. Yep, it's mining again. So that is how we automate the cobble for this entire system. Now all we need to do is make like a dozen more androids and hook them all up to the system in order to make it very efficient. But that will be another task. First, we need to figure out a way to automate the fuel source. But that will be another task. Now let's see. I am perfectly happy if someone in chat wants to tell me a project they'd like to see me do. In the meantime, I'm going to take a second and try to figure out what I'm doing next. And I'm going to mute a second so I can drink my water. I look away for 10 seconds. And what does Damascus do? Give me the hardest thing to make. So it took you 4 hours, eh? Well, let's see if I can do it in way less. And let's see, made a cobble generator that pushed the cobble into a wither and the wither exploded it. That sounds awesome! But I don't feel like I would be able to do it. Alright. Pretty sure I already made at least like one component for this a while back. Yep, already got the illuminated panel. Doo. Let me just put this other stuff up. Also, I feel like for this project, I should get out chess. That's the hardest thing to make? Well, I kind of made it for fun. So, I already did that. Fear me. Because we have the illuminated panel. How is this hard? The hardest thing is the blistering ingots, because, like, I got redstone alloy, like 51 of those right now. I even have hardened reinforced alloy stuff that if needed. I have extra milky quartz somewhere. Yep. How's that the hardest? No, I just have an illuminated panel. You know, the original crafting component. Oh, that's just a piece of it? So you want me to make the trans-dimensional thing? So, want me to go all the way down? Oh my goodness. I have to unlock something for this, Damascus. Why would you do this? Damascus, I have to unlock something. How dare. I need 44 levels, and I only have 15. Damascus, how's this? Let's see if I can make all the components to create one of those within the rest of the stream time, since I don't want to spend the whole stream just grinding out levels. Is that reasonable? So if I can put in one chest all the components and line them up so you can tell exactly which ones are which and all, will that be acceptable? Just because don't want to just grind levels on stream. So if I can get all the things you see here into a chest, do you think we'll be good? Also, I'm tossing most of my stuff in there just because that'll make life easier. Okay. Then I can work with that. Alright, let's make the this that. Very descriptive, I know. Oh my... I already have to make a Carbonado GPS transmitter for this madness. You're going to make me die from Slimefun. It's a fact now. Okay, let's see. That'll become 4 of the advanced, which will become more compound though. Alright. Do. You know, I say it's going to kill me, but then you see how quickly I put together supplies. Because I'm that scary person who pre-makes a lot of stuff. Because there we go, we have all the electric motors. Nah, let's see what I can do without having seen one. Just to make it more interesting. Alright, let me double check. It's steel. Yep, I need steel. So we're gonna need a stack of carbon. See, what's nice is while we work on this project for however long it will take us, we have our nice little android that's going to be doing its job over there and gain us more dust. Let's see, there we go. No, I had over a stack and a half of electromagnets. But I also had all the copper wire I needed to turn various things into motors as needed. Excuse you, Damascus. I am not a madman until I'm making 2 stacks of reinforced alloy at once, which is what I prefer to do. I have done that before, you know, off memory. That's when you're allowed to call me insane. Till then, though, nope. So deal. Let's see. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. These output chests are the best. Because I can just go crazy making steel while using them. And it works. I need to get more, actually. Ah! No! I broke the wheat. Ah, sadness. Okay, there we go. Stack of steel. So let's go ahead and make the 16 regular transmitters. Ding! Okay. Now we need advanced, so we need regular carbon and bronze. Specifically 4 of each. Well, 4 carbon and then 16 of Librons. And since we need 16 of it, there's the copper. And here's our tin. So Damascus, are you scared yet? Because last I checked, I typically terrify people with how quickly I make things. And let's see, there's the 4 of those. And let's see, then we just need a carbonado and 4 Corinthian bronze. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know, right? And let's see. There's the 4 gold dust. And there's the 4 tin. And there's all the Corinthian bronze, so now we just need a carbonado. I'm just going to pre-make a bunch more stuff while I'm at it. Oh, and you're welcome for the videos, algorithmic mind. Sorry, I'm not always the best at pronouncing some of the usernames I see. Happy I could help you doing the videos and such. Also, do tell me if the Minecraft noise is too loud while I'm streaming. Whilst I'm live, I am answering any questions that I know the answers to, and I am willing to try out stuff. Because I have a lot of supplies right now, so I can make it work. Because, you know, if I have enough supplies, then I can make a lot of stuff, and we can see if it works out or not. And let's see, there's the compressed carbon, there we go, there we go. Nyomp. Let's see, there's the carbon chunks. Get that going in there, and voila voila, we have a raw carbonado, which will now toss back in there. Hello, hello, friend. How you doing? And there's our Carbondo Edge transmitter. Damascus, I already got the transmitter. This is when you should run away in fear of me. Okay. Let's see, if I need those and those and those, we'll need more of the this, that. Which is why it's good I pre-made more carbon. Let's see, machine sounds are loud, can barely hear you when using machines. Okay. Let me just turn down Minecraft to like 1%. Oh no, Damascus ran away. Apparently I've scared him. Still, what I was saying when I was using the machine was thank you, who I am completely happy to help out with the videos and such. And as always, while I'm streaming, I am happy to take any questions and such and answer them as best as I can, Slimefun-wise. So ask your questions away. Yay, Damascus came back. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I do tend to terrify people sometimes. And hello to Unstoppable. How you doing? I'm just working on getting a little project done, because I've been challenged by Damascus to try to make a CT system before I finish the stream. My goal is to make the CT system before the stream ends and be able to do at least one more project. Yeah, them's the basics. Alright. As you can see, I got my little portable crafter on me just so that I can go ahead and craft things while we get this stuff done. I am going to try to stream for like 1 more hour at least, so we'll aim to be done around 6:30ish PM wise. So that is the time limit on trying to finish this crazy project. So let's see. At least it's not too hard. I say about Damascus using 4 hours of his life. By the way, Damascus, do you see why people typically ask me to make them the stuff on here? Because typically I go really fast. Yes, I do believe this is the new Slimefun update. At least this server is right now on 1.15, so this is a pretty good server to play on for Slimefun at the moment, because we got a lot of stuff. Like, seriously, it's terrifying how much random things we have. My favorite is right now the output chest. That is just a must-have. It will speed up everything. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let me give my character food. Alright, we have power crystals. So there's the power crystals for this part of the layout. And then let's see, let's go ahead and grab the 2 pieces of plastic. Yep, I'm ready to give them an IP if they want it too. But let's see, we also need energy regulator, which just means Damascus steel and some, of course, silver ingots. Oh, actually, hey, algorithmic. Like, my estimate of how much copper is needed is different now. Because on this server, they have a different way to turn it into motors and such. So the main thing you'll need is 8 stacks of copper, and they'll get you up to a stack of electromagnets, which is the best thing to make, because then you can change them into various things as needed. So we don't have barrels on here. They're unstoppable because those tend to be kinda glitchy and overall a mess a lot of times. And I have no idea if the output chest is new, but it's new to me, and I love it. I mean, I could make the stack of steel using my normal thing right here without having to click, grab, click, grab, click, grab, which I used to have to do to make steel. Now I can just go crazy. He's tap, 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 tap mode, and we have steel, and it's glorious. And apologies, I'm overly excited about the fact that we have this output chest, because it is awesome. But yes, let me just go ahead and grab the milky quartz, because I forget if I already put that in here. No, I did not. Well, there we go. Now we just need an energy regulator. Easy enough. We still have a stack of electromagnets to work with. Still, the output chest is the best. Oh, an algorithmic. Heck, look. See, the copper wires, you get 8 of them per 3 ingots, and you need 6 copper wires to make 1 electric motor with an electromagnet, instead of needing to use 6 copper ingots, so that's way better. And yeah, you're allowed to ask how old I am, that's not a big deal. Well, I am 20, contrary to popular belief. Popular belief is that I am a small child. Can I make an output chest? Yeah, I can. Let me just finish up this little bit of the project, and I will gladly get right on that. So let me see. Let's see, there's our iron. Toss those in, and there's the Damascus steel. And then let's grab 4 silver. There we go. Alright. Let's set this up real quick, because after I make this, that'll have been a big component. Exactly! You can make it like a stack of steel instead of making half a stack of Damascus steel. It's a beautiful, beautiful creation. And I will you know what? I will show it off in a second. Let me make more stuff, because I'm probably gonna need more steel anyways from the looks of things. So I will show it off for you really quick. Also, seeing as I'm using a machine right now, how is the sound in comparison to before? Just to check, you know. And let's see, there we go, there we go. Because I want to show off. Because the output chest is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I agree, it's a lifesaver. Let me pick up one. I need to make more anyways, because I want to have one attached to my smeltery at all times. So you see, you have your stack of iron dust, your stack of iron ingots, your stack of carbon. And you're like, I want to make steel. So you just click, you spam click like crazy until it tells you to stop. You look in your output chest, and there's your stack of beautiful steel. And it's glorious. Alright, we'll put that in here because I'll probably need it later for this project. Alright, let's go ahead and grab all of these components and craft a thingamabob. Because that's totally how you say it. There we go, there we go, there we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, now we have the access terminal. So I think we're already making pretty good progress towards what Damascus wanted. But we're going to pause that so we can make an output chest just to show it off. Alright, so as you can see, it needs 5 lead ingots, a hopper, and a chest. So it doesn't even cost much. I love it even more. So thankfully, I have a lot of stuff pre-made. So let me find my little stashes of various things. As you can see, we have our chest, our hopper, and our 5 lead. Now let's come over to our nice little enhanced crafting table. And bada bing, bada boom. Or I messed up something. And I don't know what. Oh, yes, I messed up position of the chest and the hopper. There we go. And output chest. It is that easy. And since we don't use lead too much for projects, it's glorious because you can use your lead and make these beautiful things. And it's awesome. So then you don't have to make an automatic crafting chamber as well for things, because you can put your stacks of stuff in here and fill up all those spots like for making solar generators and just solar panels and such. And then you can just click, 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 and it's glorious because it'll just go into the output chest. So no more of extreme slow homemaking uranium and such. It's a shiny. Alright, let us continue the project. Alright, so we want to make this, and we have to go through all of this. Alright, so now we have the access terminal, so we'll need a regular transmitter, 2 batteries, an electric motor, 2 cobalt ingots, and 2 milky quartz. Well, right off the bat, we have the 2 milky quartz. So let's go ahead and put those in here. And let's see, batteries, that is kind of scarily easy. As we just go like that, we grab our copper. Bit of lag there. We grab our zinc. And let's come on over here where I have a large stash of various supplies I've noticed I have to use a lot. Voila. Oh yeah, sure. Let me grab 2 plastic sheets out for you, friend. Just TP when you get the chance and I will toss them over to you. But yes, like you can see from making batteries, normally I would have to look in here after clicking once, but I can just click again and voila, we have the batteries. We're going to allow him to TP to us because he needs help. And I am nice like that, fear me. Hello, friend. There you go. Alright. We need 2 cobalt, so there's our 2 iron ingots for it, and let's get our copper dust, which we'll need 4 of. No thank you. I don't need the poster. Now, the only thing about the output chest is I would take it off when making cobalt and some other combinations, just because it can be more convenient to have all the items stay in here for making that. But there we go. So I'll just stick that back on there. So now we have the cobalt. And let's see, what else did we need? An electric motor and a GPS transmitter. Oh, well, I read it. There we go. And let's see, let's just go ahead and make 4 extra steel, because I know I'm going to need that stack later. So let's just save the stack. Alright, there we go. Let's run over here. Put half of that in there. Grab that. And a boom, boom, boom. A boom, boom, boom. And we have the steel. I'm just going to go ahead and turn 2 electromagnets into electric motors, since we need a motor as well. So there we go. Damascus, do you want to know the progress on the project? Or are you too scared to know of it right now because of how fast we're going? Because I understand perfectly if you don't want to know right now. Because we have our first wireless access terminal. And alrighty. First wireless access terminal acquired. Now let's make wireless access terminal number 2. This is actually very simple right now. That's not that bad. And let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. So we're going to need batteries again. There we go. Random zombie pigmen. And let's see, you know what, let's come over here because I'm pretty sure I have a little carbon stash inside here. Yep. And let's see. Again, we only need 4 right now, so we'll just grab the 4. And let's see, I got the sulfate. Need the 4 copper. And of course the 4 zinc. Again, as always, peoples, feel free to give me suggestions and such on stuff. Because I am happy to multitask, as you might have noticed. Oops, I put that in the output chest. See, that is the only flaw I find with them. Having to click around them, for certain objects. But details. Alright, let's set that up. Grab 2 redstone. Any way to get dust in an easier way? Do you mean besides getting it from sifted ore and such? Also, I feel a need to tell Gabbo I'm streaming. Apologies, I don't stream often at the moment, so I like to tell people when I am. Because otherwise they normally get annoyed. There we go. Alright, let me stash these in here real quick. Bloop, bloop, blurp. Actually, I think the rest is very easy to acquire because I have the milky quartz. A bloop. And cobalt is extremely simple to make because that's for the iron. And that's iron dust. Same dealio. I should probably have my axe on me just for breaking these here and there. Whatever. And a bloop. And insanely enough, we already have the next part of this project done. So again, I'll reiterate my question for your question there. Here, when it comes to getting dust the easier way, how specifically? Like, do you mean easier than using a gold pen to get it, easier than using the machine to get it, etc., etc.? And while you think about that, I'm gonna see what the next tier is. Let's see, electric pen and slash gravel. So just to confirm, this machine right here, the electric gold pen. Because one thing to think of in earlier Slimefun is this ore washer is your best friend. And what you might want to do is go take your gold pan, like a regular gold pan that still looks like a bowl, go out into the world and pan gravel. And that would be a good plan. Because if you take that regular... What? Okay, now they're just being silly in chat. Probably should not tell Damascus about the current progress, but wait from that. Okay, let me grab supplies. But if you use not the electric but the regular gold pan, and then use the ore washer, 1, you'll get your different dusts and such, and 2, you'll get cobble chunks. And those cobble chunks can officially be recycled in a compressor for cobblestone. So you'll get your cobble without having to mine it. And then you can recycle it for more gravel to do the process all over again. Mind you, it's not an infinite resource, but it's still useful. And that's perfectly fine. It really is. Electric pan. So that should be like this, so let me double check. Just in case, because I think there was a panning machine. Let's see. Oh, on that note, did you guys know that there's a new pan to work with? Because this just reminded me one of the new items. The nether gold pan. That will make everyone's lives so much easier when making Essence of Afterlife. Like, that'll make it so that the main knowing to get ingredients will be the Eyes of Ender and the Wither Skulls, instead of the Eyes of Ender, the Wither Skulls, and the Gas Tears, because Gas Tears are now easier to get. Woo! But details. Let me see, it's still running correctly. Good, good, good. What the... How did the buckets get in there? Questions for later. There we go. My goodness. I need to do different things with those because I feel like I have way too many. Yeah, way too many. Anywho. Let us continue the project. Sorry if I go quiet occasionally, it's catching my breath. Let's see, there's that. And that. And let's see, we are on making this one. And yep, we'll need the traditional electric motor, which means 6 more of this. Yeah, I'm kinda scared sometimes about how quickly I do these projects. Yes, the nether gold pan. The nether gold pan is magic. Nether gold pan. You'll never need anything else. Just to do a terrible pun. Feel free to scream at me over that one. There we go. Let's see. Now, I have not used the CT system before, just in case you guys were wondering about that. This is a by the by. Figured you'd want to know about that. But I will be experimenting with it. I hear it's like one of those ME systems from Modded. But I also have not done too much modded. My main experience is the Thumbcraft series you guys have seen me do. Just so you guys know. And let's see, there's the bronze. At least we're going pretty quick with this. We have a chance yet to get to the point where we need to be. Yay! Alright, there we go. Cobalt batteries. That would be an interesting invention. Cobalt batteries. Details. Let's see. There's the zinc. And then, of course, we're going to need the cobalt ingot, which means another 4 copper dust. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna get my axe out just so that I have that in case I need to break things, because I keep needing to break the output chests. Because they are glorious, but they also ruin me occasionally. But they're still the best. Let's see. There we go, there we go. Alright, let's go grab the redstone. We are going to terrify Damascus when he rejoins us, and I'm positive of it. But it's also going to be very glorious, so, you know, worth it. Let's see, any other questions I could help out with, friends? Because, again, I am more than happy to do my best to answer. I do admit I don't know the answer to everything, contrary to some belief, but I will answer again as best as I can. Okay, we are on to making the last step. So let's just go ahead and put this in here. Definitely no one tattle on me to Damascus that I'm already at this point. Cause I don't know how he will handle it. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, good point. I didn't even think of doing that. Oh, I'm going to have to try that later on the stream. You know what? I'm gonna stick that one on there just for right now, just to save some time. Just so I don't keep going back and forth with it. But let's see, there's our cobalt. see. There we go, there we go. And there's our batteries. We literally only need to make 2 more things. And on that note, we have to wear the hazmat suit officially from here on out. Because we have some stuff with radiation. Dun 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 dun. Because we're going to have to use this uranium. We'll just grab one of our nether stars while we're at it in there. And then let's see. Gold dust, gold dust, gold dust. There's the gold dust. There we go. And there's that. Heat it, pressure chamberitize it. And let's go ahead and get the carbon we need for more carbonado. I don't need actually both of these stacks of coal blocks, but it's way nicer. Because then we have extra carbon, because we have a need for a lot of extra carbon very soon. There we go. Because I'm pretty positive we're going to need to make a lot. Ignore the phone. What am I making? We are making, ignore that, a CT wireless access terminal transdimensional. Please ignore the phone if you can hear that on stream, and I'm sorry if you can. I have no control over it because it's hard to get out of bed. Hear me, I'm bedridden right now. Pretend you heard nothing if you heard anything in the background. So the hazmat suit does not get damaged from those, it gets normal wear and tear armor gets and such. You know, like if a skeleton shoots me, it's gonna take a little damage and such. That's why I'm tempted to put Unbreaking 10 on all of it. Just cause, you know, that might last me 10 seconds out in the wilderness. But details. And let's see, okay, I think that might be enough carbon for the moment. Might, not sure. Let's see. And there's the compressed carbon we need, the flint, and the glass pane. Let's see. There and there. Do tell me if you need me to slow down, by the way. I tend to go fast sometimes, or a lot of the time, so if you need me to slow down and explain something, I am more than happy to. Just so you guys know. But till then, I'm kinda low-key on speedrun mode. Okay, we need to make 4 carbon-edged capacitor transmitters, which means we're going to need this convenient pre-made stack of advanced circuit boards I already have. But first we're going to need to make a stack or 2 of electromagnets, one of which will turn into a stack of motors. Now the sadness is I think we're not going to be able to do it because of copper dust, which is the worst. Because we were so close. Unless, I don't know. Because I can get everything else. So let me see if anyone has the copper for sale. Because if they do, that would be glorious. Oh, and there's our blistering ingot. Because if we can get the copper dust, then we'll be set. Ooh. I will take all I can acquire. How much does it cost? See, I get it. Can't get it for free, but I can at least purchase it so that we can still get this project done on stream. Or Gabo can just give it to us because Gabo is amazing. Because Gabo! Dun 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 dun. Yay. Alright, let's see what we can do with all this. Alright. Let's see, that is the stack of electromagnets, and then we'll make half a stack later. Yeah, one does not always tend to realize what they need for this stuff. Oh boy, we're even low on iron dust. My goodness. Is Android still doing its thing? Oh, yep. And I think it's about to start attacking again. There we go. Okay, just wanted to make sure because it looked like it was having issues. Okay, good. We have the iron in there that we need, and let's go check how much iron ore I have. Because that will decide the rest of this project. Because let's see, do we have another rack? Not really. Ooh. I'm gonna make a big lab of Slimefun in the server I'm playing. Do it! It's fun to make labs. I can't make one right now because I need stuff for other things, but details. Could I buy iron ore from someone? Because if we can get that, then we are for sure set. Because I didn't realize how low I was on iron dust. Whoops. At least we have the iron ingots. And let's see, we only need 4 stacks of the iron ingots. Well, at least slowly but surely we're progressing on this. We might have to do a small intermission at some point just so I can move around. I had small surgery on my foot, so I'm supposed to change positions every now and then while keeping it propped up, so at some point I might do a tiny intermission just for that. But then we'd get straight back to it. Because like I said, 6:30-ish. We might even make the ending time 7, who knows. Depends how far we get with this project. Oh, look at the little android go, it's so cute. It's not working? What isn't? Okay, let me put my supplies for this in here just in case I need to help fix a thingamabob. Okay, let's go to Damascus real quick. Oh, well. There's the problem. Let me... Jay, it's been so long! Okay, let me just grab that. Because we need to break this in order to put that there. Just for flint and steel, please. Oh no. Or for dust. That is just how my voice sounds, Unstoppable. Let me give these back. Bloop, 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 bloop. How much may I have? I must find out how much I'm allowed before I do anything else. Ooh. Well, if he's asking how much I want that much. Fear me, Jay, I have a decent memory. Why would I forget someone who is one of the most active people on the streams? I mean, that wouldn't make sense. Okay, we're gonna toss all this in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, more. I have to make sure I'm measuring it out correctly. Let's see, there we go. Because we had the 4, the 4, the 6. Oh no, this is a different server. There were problems, but I wouldn't steer people away from Wondercraft. I just don't personally play on there now. Don't want to talk about it because I don't want to steer people away from it because it's a good server. It just has problems sometimes. But details. Alright. Let's make this. So this is a server called Clutch. It has a claim system as well, but I feel like the server is way easier to work with than others. Also, we have 1.15 on here already. They actually re-updated it to that a couple days back. Heck, which is just glorious. So I will show off my bees once it's dawn in game so that they'll come out of their hives. In case anybody wants to see the bees. See, someone built me a giant RV, so it has been dubbed the Bee RV, if you get the pun. And it has bees for me. Right now, I am working on a CT wireless transdimensional transmitter. And the server is Clutch. I will real quick put the IP in the chat for anyone interested. Gaming.xyz. There you go. But yes, at this exact second, I'm working on making a whole bunch of electromagnets just because that's what's necessary for the system. See, there we go. Because I need a stack of electromagnets and a stack of electric motors for what I'm trying to do here. So, details. Oh, we're gonna have to go to the Nether and mine out everything. I think I'm going to switch into this armor for safety's sake. And we'll have a weapon just in case. Because we need sulfate. So what we'll do is we'll get some of our backpacks, which we have these things called radiant backpacks. Look at that. A full double chest of space. It's so beautiful. But anyways, let me just get this set up. Ah yes, the CT. One second. So as you can see, it's kind of like a ME system. So this is the CT wireless access terminal transdimensional, where no matter where you are, you will be able to access your system. And what you do is you hook up various chests that already have cargo stuff attached, to my knowledge, because this is my first time making the stuff for it, I'll admit. But from what I know, you hook it up to chests that are hooked to our cargo system, you put them on the CT network, and then you can access the items in those chests from anywhere. And it's glorious. But yes. Let me see about this now. Need to get into the nether, which will use the teleporters. Did I already show these off? Because I think I showed them off at the start of the stream, but there weren't many people there at that time. So right now, I have discovered how to make the teleporters go faster. Yes, I know, everyone praise the sun. Because we have Carbando Edge transmitters, 5 of them. Up there, as you can see, they're hooked up to my system so they stay powered. And all of my teleports are 6 seconds or less. And it's beautiful. So let me just get set up and go out here to the nether. And we're going to fill up a couple backpacks worth of the nether rack. Just because that's what we need. So let's see. What are you making? Let's see. So we're gonna go through like this. Just collect it. You don't need that much nickel just for that. Why would you even? Just let me think. Carbon Edge transmitter. 16 electromagnets and 16 electric motors. That would be, let me see, so that's half a stack, so yeah, 2 stacks of, let me think, yep, nickel. There we go. Yay, I know things. Don't worry, I won't actually take the extra. I just have to joke. Let's see. Because if we get enough netherrack to at least fill one of these backpacks, then we're set. Energized? Yep. That takes 2 stacks of motors. Well, no, not 2 stacks. That takes 1 stack of electromagnets and 1 stack of electric motors. There we go. Sorry about that pause, everyone. I like sharing what little knowledge I have about some of this stuff. And there goes the phone again. Please ignore it. Pretty please. Apologies, I'm normally not. You want me to pick an OP explosive pick? Easy. Anyway, though, let me get the netherrack for this project first, just so that we don't have to come to the nether again. Just 'cause that'll save time. 'Cause I like to try to keep all resources needed for things on hand, but as you can see, I'm not perfect at planning and such. Yeah, it really does take a while to make everything, but it's still so worth it when you finally get all. At least it's pretty easy to measure out the ingredients for this stuff. On an unrelated note, who's excited about potentially more videos at some point in the near future? Because I am hoping, once I learn more about the CT, for instance, to have videos on that. And then we'll see about hopefully about continuing the Slimefun beginner's guides and such. Oh, and I am from the United States. States of America. Cool to hear that I have someone from Greece here, though. We just got people from all over the place. Which is just fun. And look at the little magma cube. Isn't it cute? We're probably going to have to kill it because it's coming to try to hurt me. But it's just so cute. Yay! There's one person at least waiting for videos. Yep, that is the goal. More videos is definitely a goal, because I have a tiny bit of free time that I'm working on setting up the materials first to do videos and such. Because, you know, gotta grind out materials and such off screen before I do a video. So now, what is the main thing you guys want to see? Do you want to see more slime fun, or do you want to see a let's play of a game, or both? Also, adventure maps, that's another option. Because I am having trouble deciding. Also, I'm starting to think there's a slight bit of lag between what I'm saying and what you guys are saying, so I will take a peek in a second. Alright, I think we're nearly done with our netherrack mining, just because I'm getting tired of it, and I think we have enough now. Because, let's see. Very good question. I do not know. Oh, Jay, to my knowledge, there isn't. Also, one sec, let me double check the stream, because I feel like there's a tiny bit of lag between me talking and you guys getting to reply. Because, let's see. It says the stream status is good right now. Well, we'll hope for the best about the stream being well behaved. So, more Slimefun beginner guides. Which, of course, we'll do beginner guides. We'll try to get back to doing the advanced guides too, because I have a good setup for that. Is there a default chat delay? I do not know. I will look at that because this is the first time I streamed in a while, so who knows, they might have changed something. Let's see, feel free to do whatever you like. And what's Funcraft? I am now curious, what is this Funcraft? Though I will look and see if there's any stream delays that I don't know about. Just in case. Because I'm trying to see... I am not seeing anything that would hint at that. Do 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 do. Yeah, I am not seeing. Yeah, nothing of that sort. So if it's doing a delay, it's doing it without me having set it for that. Let me get back to home base and we'll get back to the projects. Yeah, there is a bit of chat lag. Modded Minecraft. I might do that. My computer doesn't always agree with Minecraft mods, but I can try my luck. I will take a peek at this Funcraft and see if it's something my computer can handle. Oh, it's daytime. You know what that means? It's time to go say hello to our buzzy friends, the bees. Look at them. Revel in their cuteness. Look how cute they are. Look at that one. It's just buzzing around, happy. They're all so cute. I just feel I need to show them off to you guys real quick just because 1.15 is like one of the only things that came out of it, and it's still a glorious, glorious thing. We're about to get back to the project, I swear. I just need to stare at the bees. Look, that one got pollen on it. They're just so cute. Okay, leaving the bees for now. Let's get back to the stuffs. So I'll research that modded Minecraft you mentioned. Funcraft, was it? I'll take note of that. And I'll see if that could potentially be a thing. Minecraft isn't always my style, of course, but I can try it out. I tried Funcraft just so that I could attempt my own luck at it. And exactly, bees! What we were inside a moment ago was the BRV. Because we can. Alright, we're going to pause for a sec after I grind this netherrack into sulfite. We're gonna pause right here for just a second. And oh my goodness. Talk in a sec. That is a goal to start doing more. I do have another college semester coming up, but I only have one day for most of the semester. Well, half of it at least, that I have classes on. And then I'd probably just be able to set up a stream schedule around that. Plus, of course, I have to figure out my work schedule, but the very least in January, while I kind of don't have work, because I'm off work until my foot's better from the surgery, I'm hoping to have a more consistent streaming schedule and such. But yes, that is a definite goal, to get more consistent with my playing and such. And I'm always, at the moment at least, active on Clutch, so if people get on Clutch, I can chat with you on here as well. And I still have my Discord, which I forget if I've updated it well or not, but details. Anyway, we're going to go on a tiny break where we're just going to stare at the parrots. Actually, you know what? If we're gonna have to stare at the parrots, let me start music up so the parrots dance for you guys. Just because it's fun to watch them dance. Oh my goodness, there's only a couple doing it. The parrots aren't jamming. 1 second. Now I feel a need to move them. There we go. There we go. And dancing parrots for you guys to stare at. Enjoy the parrots. I'll just leave it staring at them. I'm trying to figure out how to switch screens. That'll have to work. I'll just, you know what, let me minimize chat in game for a moment. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. You guys can stare at the parrots while we go on about a 5 minute tops break, just so that I can reposition and such. Just because, again, I have to reposition every now and then to keep my foot up, just so that it heals correctly over the next monthish. And we'll continue discussions slash the project in just about 5 minutes.
Hi, I am doing well. How are you? Oh, no, that's all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, was it for? Oh, okay. How much, like, would you like for that? Okay. So what were you thinking? Like, ah, mm-hmm. All right. Ah, all right. Right, right. That's fair. Okay. Nah. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Oh, gotcha. Hmm. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Mm. No, looks good. Okay. I probably won't have all the resources by the time you get done, but right. Okay. All right.
Hello, hello. Hello. I am back. Sorry about that break. I needed to move around and such. You know how that is. It's like I was mentioning, I'm gonna get the chat back up to its full sized glory. And I'll let the parrots have a break from their dance. Though I hope the dancing parrots were entertaining for all of you, but it is time to get straight back to the slime fun. Once again, sorry about the break. Hello, hello, friend. So I think the main question in chat was where in the world did Light go? So that was a small break so I could reposition myself, because I have to reposition every now and then. My Discord was on. Did it catch my Discord? Oh no. Oh no, did it catch the other person I was talking to? Just out of curiosity, were you just hearing one side of the conversation? Because that is highly amusing. That was someone making a deal because they wanted to buy. Yeah, sorry about that. They were wanting to buy an item from me in game, and I was just chatting with them while on break, and I forgot to make it so that you guys couldn't hear them. Sorry about that. So yes, that was Gabo. You can see him on there in the player list. Hey, it's Gabo. Or Gabo, whichever. Sorry about that. We'll just go with whoops for the response to that. But let us get back to crafting all of the stuff. Okay, so we got those. Now we need to use our copper dust. Whew, at least we've nearly finished up this project. Alright, there we go. And seeing as after I get these, we'll be all good, let me just put these here. Alright, let's cook up our copper and then cook up our zinc. WB, also known as welcome back. Hey friend. Alright, what's my rank? My rank in game is member. Apologies, Jay. I sometimes have trouble with remembering the different usernames of people. I have trouble remembering stuff between Minecraft and Discord as it is. Then I have to do Minecraft, Discord, and YouTube. It's quite interesting trying to keep up with. But yes, thank you for joining. Hope you liked on here. If you'd like, you can teleport to me and you could hang out at my base and wait out the night. And I can also get you a bed. Because I have a bunch of extra beds in the villager home. We'll just call it a villager home. Welcome, welcome! Yay! Make that I'll keep 2 beds on me. I can let you guys come hang out with me. I do not mind at all if you guys want to come over and say hello. 'Cause I have beds for ya, and I can at least give you a tiny bit of food. 'Cause we can share the steak I have with me. Food! Food and bed. And I will give you food and a bed as well. Just let me finish tapping on this. There we go. Hello, friend. Oh, I love your skin. It's so pretty. I'm hoping to eventually have a custom skin, but till then I have just my regular one. But yes, the most I can provide is food, beds, and shelter from the night. So I would suggest staying within the walls until it's daytime. Also, if you say day, please, Gahebo will probably switch it to day for us. Just to tell you a sneaky way to do it. And let's see, I need just 16 more electric motors, so that would be 1 stack of nickel. And 1 stack of nickel means 1 stack of copper dust. Yay! Well, it is daytime, and if you wish to live near me, you can, but all I ask is that you guys give me a little bunch of space, just in case I need to expand eventually. So don't put your bases like 10 blocks away from mine if that's alright. But feel free to ask me for help, because I can help provide some beginner supplies and such. And I don't mind if either of you want to use my teleporter to get to places. Because it has access to an XP farm, and Vindicator XP farm. So feel free to use the teleporter if you wish to. both of you. And if one of you wants to use it, you can use my blaze grinder. Yep, Vindicator farm, like I was mentioning. It should be labeled Vindicator. And that would be how. So one of you could use the Vindicator and one of you could use my blaze grinder. I will say now the Vindicator is much better. Like much better. Yes. So whichever you guys want to use. Vindicator or blaze. Vindicator or blaze. Those are your options. Vindicator better though. I'll admit, the blaze is slow. But some of the XP will be XP bottles that I can give to you after you're done grinding. So yes. Alrighty. And would you guys like some food? Over here. Behind. Teleporter. There you go, friend. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna get back to that project. Just cause we definitely want this done. So let's see, then we'll need half stack and this, that. And we'll also need a half stack of copper. We're going to be completely out of electromagnets after this. Strange thought. But yes, like I mentioned, feel free to settle down nearby if you wish to. Like, you can see the kind of distance I'm thinking of. You can see a wizard tower in the distance. That's my friend. So if you look at the wizard tower on the stream, that tells you around how far to be. And that is an okay distance, and you'll still have easy enough access to come back and use the teleporter. So I am completely chill if any of you want to who live nearby. Just give me a little space and I give you space. And thus we are all happy. Also let me murder the zombie, because I don't like the zombie. There we go. Oh, here you go. Friend, take the shiny. Friend. Friend. Tickle. Also, Jay, you are officially not allowed in my village for a bit because you have... Yeah. You are going to bring a raid to my village. So, details. But anyway, I'm going to get back to this project. And we'll see how much of it we are able to complete before the time's up. But yeah, feel free to sell down nearby. Oh yeah, that too. Jay, it's because you have a certain Vindicator you killed. You have Bad Omen, which will bring a raid to my village if you come over here. Which the raid party sometimes spawns inside my Slimefun area. So the weird beasts, I don't like the idea of them potentially having the chance of destroying my stuff. That would be it. You can come back right after you get rid of the Bad Omen. I believe Flame just said that. Don't panic. so don't worry. Okay. Let us get ourselves 16 batteries. There we go. Let's see. It's just one of those lovely 1.14 things. Oh no, see, if you log out and back in, it deletes it off of the server. If you're on single player, you're done for, but on the server, it's still it all goes away. Convenience of servers. Quite nice like that. Alright. Let us make the batteries. There we go. And there we go. So let's just go ahead and add these in here. Alright, so we just need to turn this stack of electromagnets into motors. And then we'll be basically all set. Let's see, there we go. Good question. Does milk get rid of bad omen? Okay, then that would be a yes. I have my sibling Flying Shadows 18 nearby, so she sometimes nods to answer questions for me. Well, nods or shakes her head, depends on the question. She's awesome. But yes, let's see about this real quick. We've already nearly used up all of the stuff again. My goodness. I keep forgetting how copper heavy these projects can be. Because look at that, we're gonna have to use a chunk of this. Okay, let's see if we can get away with not using all of our copper dust. At the very least, we have more building up in here, it's just really slow. Oh, I can bring you some, don't worry, friend. And okay, I just need 24 copper dust. Oh good, we have that. Plus some. There we go. Grabbing you some, friend. Because I should have a bucket somewhere. Or if not, I can get iron. Up, there's a bucket. And I do have a tiny bit of fly charge last I checked, though I could be wrong. Oh, well. Somehow used it all already. Cause Warnell's being careful about not flying. Strange. Details. Let's go quickly check around for cows. Because I'm pretty sure there's a cow somewhere around here. Pretty sure I didn't murder all of them, so... Let's go get a bucket of milk for friend. Also known as Jay. And then we'll continue the project. Also, as you guys can see, I really am chill about going off and doing random adventures whilst getting this project done. Because it's still nearly done already. On an unrelated note, I might stream again tomorrow. Potentially around the same time or maybe a little earlier. I'll have to figure that out. But that could be a thing. Just so you guys know, we have like 18 minutes-ish before I really need to see about wrapping up the stream. And okay, I have bad luck finding cows, apparently. You have a cow on the bottom floor of your house? Okay, then I'll just go back home and then go to your house. because that would just be simpler by a lot. I forget, did I put her home on the teleport system for convenience? Yes. Bloop. Yes. Okay, let me just go to Ledger. There we go. Because that's just simpler than using the teleport system right now. Dun dun dun. There you go. You can have the bucket. Alright. Oh, where did these emeralds come from? Details for later. Let me just toss those in there and we'll continue. I just keep going with our project. What was that? Oh, that was friend. I got confused. But yes, as I said earlier, feel free to make a home for yourself out there. I am completely okay with that. All I ask is that you give me a bit of space, just for consideration of I might have to expand space and all that at some point. Because, I have to expand for space for various projects sometimes. Prob the wind farm. Looky. And there's our stack of electric motors. So let's put that in there, because now we need a stack. No, not a stack. 4 stacks of steel ingots. Easy enough. Because we already have 1, actually, so I only have to make the free. That's convenient. But anyway, there's the iron dust for it right off the bat. And I'm pretty sure I have carbon over here. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And then iron, 1, 2, 3. Perfecto. There we go. And let's just grab this little output chest for its convenience. Bloop. And let's get lots of it. Now the only thing I would caution is there's occasionally a glitch where if you have things on the very bottom, they don't register for the smeltery. For when you have it completely full like that, because it's not used to being completely full like that, so it's good to just double check every now and then to gain all the stuff. But details. Ah, okay. Thank you for letting me know. And okay, now we have everything to make a stack of GPS transmitters, because we can. Also for the project, but details. There we go. Yeah, I'm questioning how you got a cow into your base when it's a tower. Like, how did you manage to get into your wizard's tower? The world may never know. Oh boy. We need more copper. Okay, this project is probably not going to be finished by the time we're done with the stream. Just gonna be honest. But, for one, let's be known, we got really close. And 1 second. Ha ha ha. Flame's being silly in the chat, as you can see. But yes. So while we won't be able to finish the project today, we will get very close, and I will be working on collecting cobble and such in order to help the How do those buckets keep getting in there? 1 second. Do any of these... Let's see, that goes on to channel 11. Do. Channel 9. Ooh, okay. So we might want to just switch that to a different channel. Channel 8? Is channel 8 available? Give me a sec. Let's see, yeah, channel 8 should be fine. Use the lead, your elevator, and a lot of luck. One way to do it. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. My goodness, a bajillion different reactor coolant cells. I keep forgetting how mass producing happens. I have way too big a stash of these, don't I? Details. Alright, let's just put these all up real quick. Now, are there any more questions? Because I think we're leaning towards ending the stream in a second. So, any more questions for me while I'm still streaming? And the goal is either 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. tomorrow for the next stream, which I will say in the Discord as to which one it'll be. Just so you guys know. And I will be grinding a lot off screen so that we have plenty of resources for the next stream. Or at least, hopefully, plenty of resources. Also, let me come up here so we can stare at the buzzies. Or not stare at the buzzies, because the buzzies are out and about for some reason. It's a clear day. Oh, there's the buzzies. Here, does the cooler work? Last I checked, yes. Let me see, let me just collect honey. Because I can. Look at all that honey. It's glorious. Look at the tiny baby bee. It's so cute. Anyway. So let's see. Does the cooler work? Last I checked, yes. Let me run over here. And grab this. I would say I'd make you a cooler to prove it. But, that would require making more electric motors, which I am pretty much tapped out on resources for right now. I could probably make like one. So I could probably swing doing that, but I think I'll wait just to be safe. But yes. Any other questions? Cause I think I need to stop, get some food, and get ready to have some sleep. And let's see, I'm pretty sure the cooler on here works just fine with, you know, sweet berry juice. Ooh, you could farm sweet berries. You could farm sweet berries, apples, carrots, melons, and pumpkins, and if you're really crazy, golden apples. And turn those all into juice for yourself. Oh, I forgot to share an awesome discovery. I forget if I shared it on a different stream or not, but I really need to. This machine, have you guys ever seen this machine before? Because this machine is awesome. This is the auto dryer. The auto dryer is the best machine known to mankind. Let me see if I have any of the stuff I need to demonstrate. Yes. And oh, you got kicked again, Damascus? Poor guy. But do you guys know what this does? Because this is a good machine. I can't believe I didn't talk about it yet. Because this machine This machine. You can put a piece of rotten flesh in it. It will eat the rotten flesh, and about 5 to 6 seconds later, it will take it and make leather. Leather! You can turn your rotten flesh into leather for backpacks and other things, and it's beautiful. And I love it. Yes. But yes, it's glorious and I love it, and I just figured I should definitely show that off for the ending time of the stream. But, anyways, thank you all for tuning into this stream. I will be attempting to work on more videos and such while I'm still on school break, and definitely while I'm on my job break. And yeah, you don't have to murder cows for leather so much, though that's only once you get the machine unlocked. And it's energy and electricity, so till you get to the point of unlocking that, you'll need to do that. Oh. Give me zombie flesh, and I give you leather. But yes, once you have all of your basic machines unlocked, which is quite a bunch, but still worth it, once you've done that, then it's completely and utterly worth it to go straight into unlocking the auto dryer. Which, as you can see, it's in energy electricity, page 1. It's the second to last thing on page 1 on this server right here. And from what I remember, it only costs 15 levels, and then you only need 2 heating coils, a smoker, and a campfire. So it's even utilizing 1.14 items, which is fun. It can turn kelp into dried kelp. It can make beef jerky, pork jerky. It can turn oak leaves and oak saplings into sticks. Uncraftable potions can be turned into regular glass bottles. Wet sponges can be turned to sponge. Rotten flesh, which is the most important in my opinion, can be turned into leather. And then just various different jerkies for other meat as well. But the main thing is the rotten flesh. I mean, who would not love it for the fact that you can get rid of all of your zombie flesh and turn it into leather? So you don't have to wait on breeding cows. You can just get leather from the zombie flesh, and it's just glorious because it doesn't take long. It doesn't take much power to do it, and I love it. But away from me praising the sun about that machine, I need to end this stream. Sorry about that. But yes, let me help them sleep. So, again, thank you for tuning into the stream, everybody. Remember to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Because subscription, that just helps and it's kind of motivating for me to see. Because it's just crazy how many people actually subscribe to me. I'm still kind of scared by how many have, but it's also kind of awesome. But yes, we'll see what I do when it comes to when I hit 500. I don't know what kind of special I'll do because I am kind of tapped out on ideas for that, but I will take suggestions. But details. Anyway, thank you again for coming to watch the stream. If there's no more questions, then this is Light Shadow signing out. Bye bye, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.